If you've ever felt like people talk over you, ignore your ideas, or treat you like you don't matter, it's not only bad luck, it's a power game you are losing without even knowing it. But the good news is that power is a game you can learn. In the 48 Laws of Power, Robert Greene reveals the strategies that the most influential people use to command respect and never get stepped on. So today, for day 40 of my challenge to read 60 books in 60 days, I will share with you 5 brutal and effective rules you can start using today. Rule number 1: hide your intentions. Never reveal the purpose behind your actions to everyone. Here is the brutal truth: there are people who hate you. There are people who want you dead, and these people are just your friends, sometimes your family. That's why you don't want everyone to know what is the purpose behind your action. Because if you are unlucky enough to share with them what is the purpose behind your action and what you are up to, what you want in your life, these people are going to do whatever it takes. They are going to give you the reasons why this is probably a bad idea. This is probably what happened when they were younger. They are going to give to you every reasons why you are probably making a mistake. They will make you understand one thing: this is the wrong path you are about to take. They have one goal: it is to get you discouraged. And unless you call yourself David Goggins, there is one thing that will happen once you've heard all these good reasons why you are probably making a mistake. Even though you decide that you're going to do it anyway, you know life is all about ups and downs. And when you will be in these downs, when you will be in these moments of pain, you will remember the reasons you shouldn't have started. You will remember when they told you that the way you were about to take was dangerous. You were about to make a mistake and they told you, and you will remember and think they were probably right and end up quitting what you know and you feel is your way. You feel is your purpose. You feel is what will make your life meaningful. You don't want to get discouraged. You don't want to get manipulated or screwed by people. That's why you don't want them to know what is the purpose behind your actions. Hide your intentions. Don't let them know what you are up to. There is only one person, your partner in crime, you will have to share what is the purpose behind your actions with, but the others don't need. Everybody doesn't need to know what you are preparing. Everybody doesn't need to know what is your dream, what you are about to do, what is your plan, what is the business you're about to start. You don't want them to manipulate you. You don't want them to get you deceived. You don't want them to take advantage of you. That's why you don't want everybody to know it. But if you make the mistake to share everything you have in mind to everyone, you will never achieve anything because you will always hear about this reason why you are making a mistake. And this reason was only there to get you discouraged, and it would have achieved its purpose because you have just made a mistake to reveal your intentions to people. Rule number 2: avoid the unhappy and the unlucky. You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you are watching this video, I believe you have project. You are somebody who wants something in his life. You want to create great things in life. You want to achieve great in your life. And this is what you are supposed to do. And I believe this is what you're going to do. But under one condition: don't spend time with the wrong people. Keep yourself away from the wrong people. You don't want to die from anybody's misery. That's why you don't want to spend your time with people who spend their days complaining. That's why you don't want to know what the hell is the neighbors doing. That's why you don't want to hear how is the country going or how miserable is your country. You don't want to spend your days finding good reasons to stay there instead of taking action. You don't want to spend your days criticizing other people. You don't want to spend your day judging what the other people are doing or saying if they were wrong or right doing what they're doing. You don't want to spend your days talking about what is going on in other people's life when your own life is just in slow motion. That's not what you want for your life. That's not what you want for life. That's why you need to keep yourself away from these unlucky and unhappy people. You don't want to spend time with losers. You don't want to spend time with people who just complain. You don't want to spend time with people who never take action, who have always good reasons, people whose miseries are just other people's mistakes. You don't want it. You don't want it for your life. 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 What you want for your life, it is actions. It is discipline. It is getting things done. And for you to get things done, you need to do whatever it takes to keep yourself away from losers. Don't spend time with people who complain. Don't spend time with people who are negative. Rule number three, everything changes, so should you. When life does what it does the best, throwing to you something unpredictable and unexpected in the morning when you wake up and you just found out you have a big problem to solve, you don't want to be one of these people who just stay down. You don't want to be one of these people who never get up. You don't want to be one of these people who never take action or who never stand up and keep on moving. You want to move on after big problems. That's why you need to change and switch your mindset and get ready for the unpredictable. You want to be this person who accepts the fact that changes are just part of this life. You want to be this person who is just like water. No matter what happens, you adapt. Your form changes with the problems that you have to face. When no matter what life throws at your face, you receive and accept it and deal with. You want to be somebody who adapt themselves to any kind of situation they have to handle. You don't want to be somebody who is scared, so scared for things to change that he never takes action. No, things will change. Everything changes one day. So you have to be somebody who changes when things change. You want to be somebody who takes a new form when things take a new form. You want to be somebody who takes a new direction when things take a different or a new direction. Rule number four, seek attention at all cost. You don't want to be a person everybody calls bro, hey, just because they don't know what the hell is your name. You want to stand out in your group. You want to be different. You want to be recognizable. So make yourself recognizable. Do whatever it takes to grab attention. Do whatever it takes to be known in your group. You don't want to be confused with other people. You don't want to be a guy, just a guy. No, you have a name and everybody has to know what is your name. You have an identity and everybody has to know what is your identity. You are unique and everybody has to know it. So do whatever it takes, but seek attention. Do whatever it takes, but get people's attention. If you have to create drama, create drama. If you have to dress in a certain way, dress in a certain way, but do whatever it takes. But people have to know who you are. They have to know that you are different. They cannot confuse you with another person. They cannot be unable to make the difference between you and your friend that you don't even know the name. And rule number five, know each man's thumb screw. Everybody has weaknesses, and you need to know their weaknesses. Why do you need to know what are the weaknesses? Because you need to know what are the weaknesses to get them to do what you want them to do for you. You don't get people to do what you want them to do if you don't know what are their insecurities. You want to know what are the insecurities. You want to know what are the weaknesses. So you will use the weaknesses every time you want them to do something for you to force to get them to do this thing. Don't come to a person and looking at a person in the eyes just to ask for something and then do it. No, that's what people do to you. They know what are your weaknesses and they're using it against you. That's what you should do. Discover each and every single man's weaknesses and keep them in your mind. And the day you want them to do something, use them, press where it hurts, and get them to do something for you. And when they screw you, you don't want to be there thinking about how you are going to strike back. You want to know what are the weaknesses. So the day they make a mistake, you know how to strike back. I hope this video was useful for you. I'll see you tomorrow, day 41. Take care of yourself. Bye bye.